I bet you make mistakes in translating simple English words there and here into Russian. You just probably learned two words, тут and там, and decided to use them everywhere. So you say, я иду там, completely sure that you're saying correctly, I'm going there, but Russian people start correcting you and you feel confused. What to use instead of там then? Let me show you how we use all these words correctly. First, let's take the word here and its equivalents in Russian. Number one, the most common and the one that people use the most, that's тут. And тут you can use when you're talking about location. For instance, я тут or моя мама тут, мой дом тут. If you're talking about location of any object, any person, or about your location, for sure you can use тут. Second one is здесь. And that's 100% the same as the previous word тут. You can easily replace all the words тут in previous sentences with the word здесь. So you can say я здесь, or моя мама здесь, or мой дом здесь. That's totally the same. The third one is the opposite of the previous two. So we use сюда when we're talking about motion, about direction. If you need to say come here, for sure you will use сюда. So иди сюда. Or мой друг придет сюда. Or давай приедем сюда еще раз. Again, verbs of motion can be like a trigger for you here. If you see it, for sure you use сюда. And the last one for here, that's the word вот. It has a lot of meanings, but the first one is here. And it's very similar to the first two, тут and здесь. You use вот in the same meaning, locational. You can say вот мой дом, вот моя мама. The only thing is that this word we usually use before, at the beginning of the sentence, like вот дом, вот мама. But if you remember when we were talking about тут и здесь, we use it after. So мой дом тут, моя мама тут. That's we need to remember. Second important meaning of the word тут, I use a lot actually. I use a lot it in my lessons when I'm talking to my students and when they are saying some sentence in Russian and then they can correct themselves, I can say вот. And here I use it as exactly, like now it's correct, exactly, correctly. The third one, also people use it when, for instance, someone is giving you something and they can say вот, like here, take it. And the last meaning of the word вот, we use it a lot as a filler word. So usually we use it at the end of some stories, especially long stories, when we need to finish somehow. So you simply can say вот, and it'll be like, that's it. And the last thing that you need to remember about the word вот is that we can combine вот with all three previous words, like тут, здесь, сюда. You can say, for instance, вот здесь, вот тут, вот сюда. Here, you're pointing more to the place that you need to show, like вот тут, вот там, like stop there, stop here, вот здесь, вот тут, вот сюда, or go there. We use it a lot. We cannot combine other words though, like you cannot say тут сюда, здесь тут, сюда здесь. It doesn't work like this, only вот. And now we can move on to the next one, there in English, and to its equivalents in Russian. That's easier a little bit. So first one, там, we use when we need to talk about location. So you can say я там, or я хочу жить там, or моя мама там. And second meaning, that's directional, motional too, like туда. you can say «иди туда» or «давай пойдем туда завтра» or something like this. Вот. You see, I use it as a filler word after my long explanation, so you can see how it works in a context. And one more trick that I already gave you before in my video about accusative and prepositional cases. Here, questions can help you as well. If you have the question «Куда ты идешь?», for sure it's motion. So here you can answer or «Сюда» or «Туда». And the opposite, if the question is «Где ты?», you can choose «Тут», «Здесь», «Вот» or «Там». As I always say, Russian is a very logical language. You just need to understand and to remember all these connections I'm giving you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy learning Russian with me and with my videos. Subscribe to my channel to watch more of them.